Hello guys, good morning. I hope everybody had a wonderful night's rest. So I know I haven't done this video of us walking for quite some time now, but I just thought I'll do it today. Today looks bright, it's beautiful here in Houston. So just taking my walk this morning just by myself. Margaret had to get out, she had to leave the house a little early. I had to take care of a few things to see a few patients and stuff. So anyway, I hope that your day has been great. I hope that your week has been awesome. And if it has not been, there is still time, right? You still have time to close out the week in awesomeness. You still have time to hit your goals for the week, right? Just give it all you got for the rest of the remaining hours of the week, and you'll be good, right? So anyway, I hope that you guys can hear me. Hey, just let me know where you're watching from, where you're tuning in from rather. I hope everybody had a wonderful night's rest. I slept like a baby. So ready to attack the day. I'm ready to attack the day. It's been an awesome week so far. I've hit every goal that I had. I've been taking my walks every morning. Me and Margaret, we usually try to knock out at least, okay, so we often try to knock out at least 5,000 steps in the morning, because you know how it is. Your success is hidden in your daily routine, and a lot of the success actually comes from what you do at the start of your day, right? So if you know your health and your fitness is important to you, which I don't see why it shouldn't be. I don't see why your fitness and your health is not important or shouldn't be important to you. You have to make that have a routine of what you do to keep fit, to keep healthy, to stay healthy. You have to have a routine of those things that you do with exercise. So like for us, we don't like to do like the really, really hard exercises, right? So walking is really something that we enjoy doing, because when you walk, it gives you time to reflect, right? To clear your mind. It makes you feel good. You burn, the calories, right? Take the steps. You go the extra mile, right? Because it's easy to do, but it's also easy not to do. So a lot of people, instead of doing this, they'd rather, like a Saturday morning right now, right? They'd rather just sleep in, right? And I say, no, it doesn't matter. Trust me, it does. The things that you decide that you're going to do and things that you decide you're not going to do make a difference. That's what separates the winners from the losers. Winners win, losers lose. It's just that simple, right? So you have to remember that. Do you want to be a winner or do you want to be a loser? That's the big question. And your actions, the daily actions that you take are what are going to determine whether at the end of the year, at the end of the month, at the end of the day, are you a winner or are you a loser, right? So if you're just joining, let me know where you're joining from, and also let me know if you can hear me as well. So that's what makes a difference, right? So are you tending towards prosperity, right? Abundance, or are you tending towards poverty, ill health, all those things? Those are things that come by default, when you're not intentional about your life. When you're not intentional about the things that you put in your body, the things that you put in your mind, the things that you see, the things that you speak, the things that you hear. If you're not intentional about all those things, then your life starts to spiral downwards, right? They just happen by default. So if you have a garden, right, and you don't take care of the garden, guess what will happen? The weeds will take over the garden. Now you don't have to put in any effort for weeds to come on your garden, right? Weeds just come. They just come. So you have to do a little bit of work, right? So that the weeds will not take over your garden. You got to plant your seeds. You got to cultivate the land. You have to water the seed. You have to put the fertilizer. You have to do all those things to ensure that your seed grows and yields a bountiful harvest. Okay, same thing with your body. Same thing with your mind. Your body. Are you exercising? Are you going on walks in the morning? Are you burning the calories? It's your goal to lose weight, right? There's a formula for losing weight. The formula is simple. But when you don't understand it, then, that's why you struggle with losing weight. And I used to struggle with that for years, right? Here's a simple formula. You need to burn more calories than you consume. Burn more calories than you consume. And that's what's going to make all the difference. You got to remember that it takes about 3,500 calories to make 1 pound of fat. So if you consume food and you put in 3,500 calories, let's say in one day, right? You're going to gain 1 pound of fat, right? Now you may be asking me, okay, hey, how come somebody like a Michael Phelps, for example, Michael Phelps at his prime, they say he used to consume about 12,000 calories a day. 12,000 calories a day. He would consume 12,000 calories a day. He would swim so many sessions a day. All he was pretty much doing was eating and working out. But Michael Phelps, he's one of the people that has won the most gold medals in a particular Olympic, right? But he worked hard, because if you're consuming 12,000 calories each day, that's a lot. That's a lot. But then he was definitely burning more calories than he was eating, right? That's why he was a machine when he got in the water. So you can take a cue from that. I'm not saying go out and eat 12,000 calories, because obviously, you eat 12,000 calories divided by 3,500. That's almost 4 pounds that you're adding a day if you are not exercising and burning off those calories. So simple. Burn off more calories than you consume. So if you're having a struggle with weight loss right now, you need to get a piece of paper or a little booklet. Just carry it with you everywhere you go, right? And then write down everything that you put in your mouth, from the candy to the soda to the water. Everything that you put in your mouth, you have to track it. You write it down. And what that will do basically is, when you think about consuming something that may not be good for you, when you think about that, you have to pull out your little booklet to write that thing down. After a while, your mind says, you know what, this thing is not really good for me, and I don't really feel like writing it down, so I'm not going to consume it. A lot of the things that you consume that are not good for you are very, very high in caloric content. So it's all about the caloric content. What are you consuming? What are you feeding yourself? What are you feeding your mind, right? Everything is energy, right? Everything is energy. So are you putting in good energy into your system? Are you putting good, clean energy into your system? Or are you putting bad energy into your system? That's the big question, right? So if you're not taking walks with us in the morning, if you're not doing some form of exercise to get your heart rate, to increase your heart rate, all right, then you are really blowing it. Should I say it again? You are blowing it. The good news though is that if you have not been doing it, we're almost to the end of September. There is still time, right? You can still start today. And what starting today will do for you is it will, if you do it, every day, and I'm not telling you to go out and do an exercise or do exercise for, an hour, 2 hours a day or anything like that. No, it's very simple. Just do a 20-minute walk, right? Do a 20-minute walk every morning, right? Well, if you can't do it in the morning because you have to rush to work, when you get to work, maybe during your lunch break, find 20 minutes. Just set a timer and go on a walk for 20 minutes. A walking break. You know how people do their smoke breaks at work? You take a break and do your walk. Get an app that tracks your steps and an app that counts the calories that you have burned, right? And then track all that stuff. So just like you track what you're eating, track, the exercise that you're doing, right? Superstar athletes, what separates them from other people is that they track everything that they do, right? Because after a while, if you keep doing something consistently, your muscles develop, your endurance develops, your persistence develops, right? And the key to fighting off depression and negative thoughts, right, is exercise and personal development, right? Listen to something positive every day, at least 20 minutes a day. And then watch the music that you're listening to, because the music that you listen to ultimately programs your mind. We're driven by the programs that we entertain, right? So you listen to music that has bad lyrics, and I'm talking to myself also. I'm not just talking to you guys. I oftentimes sleep, right? I listen to music that has, very bad, corrupt language, right? And the Bible often says that, even evil communication corrupts good manners, right? Evil communication corrupts good manners, right? So if you're listening to, really bad, sickening music, that's what's going to show up in your life. That's what you're going to attract into your life. I understand, the music sounds good, the beats are good, the bass lines are good, the chords are good, the arrangement is good, but what is it saying, right? What are the words, right? Are the words designed to disrupt? Are they disruptive? So you got to listen to that. And also, when you're going on a walk, right? And this is one of the secrets, right? There are a lot of people decide they don't want to go on walks because, they feel it's tough, right? You got to find something that you enjoy doing. A beautiful piece of music, somebody that you listen to, maybe a motivational speaker, someone to inspire you, someone to edge you on, right? Someone who cause you to elevate. So listen to that person. Always have them in your ear, right? While you're doing your walks. That cuts down, it takes your focus away from how far you need to go. Because you focus on the music, it makes you feel good. Because feeling good is a strategy, right? But like I mentioned, about the music and stuff, feeling good is a strategy. So if you listen to something, it makes you feel good. Sometimes what you're listening to or whatever is making you feel good is not good for you. That's not necessarily good for you, right? Some people may feel good eating candy, right? Because candy is sweet, it tastes bad. That candy ultimately is not good for you, right? It just gives you that sugar high for a little bit and then you crash after a while. So watch what you're allowing into your system. Watch the people that you allow to be in your ear, because those people they can make or break you, depending on who you choose to listen to. And always take 100% responsible. Oh no, what am I saying? Take 100% responsibility for whatever happened to you. Don't be one that plays, the blame game, right? Because nobody's responsible for your happiness. Nobody's responsible for your success. You are the one that's responsible for your success, right? You're the one responsible. Nobody's going to come and do your sit-ups for you, right? Nobody's going to do your push-ups for you, right? You have got to climb the stairs, take the stairs to success, right? There's no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. You have to put in the work. It's all up to you. You have to have this attitude. If it's to be, it is up to me, right? So be sure to always, start your day out right. Like myself, I start my day out with expressing gratitude. Gratitude for seeing a new day. Gratitude for, my health. Gratitude for my friends and family. Gratitude for my career. Gratitude for my businesses, right? And then, you say your affirmations and your declarations, which I do every day. And affirmations are you just speak things the way you would like your life to turn out, right? You speak it as if it has already happened. Because what you speak eventually becomes your reality, right? So watch what you're speaking, watch what you're saying to yourself, because the conversations that you have with yourself are oftentimes the most important conversation. It doesn't matter what somebody else is saying to you about you. What matters is what you are saying to you about you. What is Etienne saying to Etienne about Etienne, right? That's really the key. Watch what you're saying to yourself, That's vitally important, right? So engage yourself. Track your activity. Track the number of calories you burn every day. And like I said, it's not too late to start exercising. If you start now and you do it, every day. Anyway, let me say maybe you do it 5 days a week. You take the weekends off or whatever, which I don't take any days off when it comes to my health and my exercise routine. I do it 7 days a week. I've been doing it 7 days a week since the end of May, right? Because I had a goal. I got tired of having to take insulin every day because of high blood sugars. Because insulin also used to make me gain a lot of weight. So I'll take the insulin and then I wasn't exercising, I wasn't doing anything. So I was just gaining the weight. I would go from 195, 198. Next time I check it, 207, 212, 215, 221. It just kept going up. And regardless of what I was doing, it was not coming down. Right? So I had to make a decision, do you want to continue having to take all this insulin? Because it's almost counterproductive, right? You're taking insulin to reduce your sugar levels, but you're gaining weight. And the thing is, your sugar levels are a function of your weight. So if your weight is going up, that means your sugars are going up. So it's just this vicious cycle. You taking insulin and, just destroying your body. Right? I got tired, right? I got tired of the needles every day, 3 times a day. Right? So I said, you know what? I learned, the formula for losing weight. Because I said, hey, if my weight were to come down, my sugars will come down too. So I started to exercise and just do a few things, which if you want to know what I did, to lose the weight. So anyway, at end of May, I was at 224. That's when I said, hey, I don't want to get to 230 or 235. So I have to do something, right? 224. A few days ago when I checked my weight, I was at 202. So I've lost 22 pounds. I feel good, right? I feel great. My goal is to actually get under 200. So if I hit 199, or hit my goal. So I'm like, what is that? 3 pounds to go. 3 pounds to go. So pray for me. Pray for me, guys. All right. So, but it's simple, guys. Just burn the calories. Do the work. Like I said, nobody's going to come do this work for you. Nobody's going to take your walks for you. Nobody's going to push the weight for you. Nobody's going to do your push-ups for you. Nobody's going to do your sit-ups for you. Right? So I'm really passionate about this because, I was rushed to the hospital many years ago. I was in a diabetic coma for 3 days. I would have died, right? So most of the times when you go through a near-death experience, you have a better appreciation for life. So my passion is to help other people that are essentially in my shoes right now. People that want to lose weight, people that struggling with different ailments. Because a lot of the ailments, a lot of the diseases, a lot of the sicknesses are as a result of what we have eaten over the years. So the result of the decisions that we have made regarding what to eat and what not to eat. The good news is that no situation is hopeless, right? No situation is hopeless. You can still start today, no matter how bad your sickness is, no matter how bad your situation is. You can start today and create a new future for yourself, a new future for your family. Because you're not just doing this for yourself. You're doing this for the people that you love. You intend to be here for your kids. You intend to be here when your kids are ready to go get married, right? You intend to be here to walk, your daughter, down the aisle if you're a father, right? You intend to see your grandkids and your great-grandkids. So you have got to be very intentional starting today. Take today, start today, and create a new future, because it's possible for you. If it's possible for one, it's possible for all, right? You just got to take and put in the work. That's the common thread of successful people. They work hard. That's why where they are. That's why they are where they are. If you want to be where they are, you've got to do the work. Do the work. A lot of people are scared of success when they find out that, I've got to do this work. People are lazy these days. Nobody wants to work, right? Nobody wants to work. Everybody just wants to chill and get a check, right? They don't want to get up and walk and work. Hey, to be successful, you have got to be willing to drive the miles. Sometimes you may have to drive 30 minutes. Sometimes you may have to drive 45 minutes to get the business. You have got to be willing to put in the miles, put in the wear and tear on your tires to make it. Right? Your friends, I'm sorry to say this, but a lot of your friends are not going to help you make the kind of money that you are trying to make. A lot of your friends will not support you. Right? When you try to make a change in your life, a lot of your friends, they may ignore your phone calls, they may ignore your text messages, but you have to keep going. That's why you have got to be good. You have got to be good at making new friends. You have got to get good at making new friends. You have got to do whatever you need to do, right? Whatever you need to do to make new friends. Go ahead and do that. There's so many books that you can read on how to connect with people, how to make new friends. And don't just be this kind of person that wants to hang around everybody that looks like you and talk like you. You will not go very far, right? There is beauty in diversity. So your friends should not just be, for example, if you're African, your friends should not just be Africans, right? You're Caucasian and your friends are all just Caucasian. No, my friend, you cannot make it very far just hanging around with people that look like you. You have to go, step out of your comfort zone, right? Meet new people, make friends, read. Because when you read, you enlarge your mind, and that enables you to have conversations with people from all walks of life. You can carry out a conversation. You know a little bit about everything. right? So it doesn't matter where you come across, whether you come across a doctor, whether you come across, a teacher, a surgeon, an engineer, a lawyer, or whatever. It doesn't really matter. A nurse and an accountant. You should be well read so you can carry on intelligent conversations with people in this area. And that will help you make friends, because when people find out that you're interesting, you know what you're talking about, you're making sense, they're attracted to that. So work on becoming a person of value, not just chasing success, right? Become a person of value and success will chase you. Successful people will chase you. Now, I know I've gone real long on this video. Typically, I usually try to keep this below 20 minutes. But, I'm really passionate about this, and I'm hoping, that this message will find itself into the hands of the people who really need it. So do me a favor, if this has resonated with you, please go ahead and share it to your social media. Share it. You can rip the video. I authorize you to do that, right? Rip the video, put it on your profile, share it around, comment below what your biggest takeaway has been from this, right? Subscribe to my channel wherever you see this. Follow me on all social media platforms, right? Just search Etienne Ituk, and you see me with my beautiful face smiling, right? Just follow me, right? I'll follow you back. If you will like to connect with me, feel free to send me a DM. If you want to collab, send me a DM. If you would like to work with me, if you would like me to coach you, to take you from where you are right now to where you're trying to go, send me a DM. If you'd like to make some extra income, send me a DM, right? If you would like to connect with someone who can help you, if you're looking to, for example, sell your house, buy a house, or invest in real estate, I can help you with that. Just send me a DM. All right, guys. So go out today, make a difference. Do something today for somebody who cannot repay you for what you have done for them, right? Express hope, love, peace, joy, patience, and faith. Believe that things are working for your good. But remember, you have got to put in the work. You can't just sit down and visualize all day, right? You can't just imagine all day. You have to get up and go in and apply work. When an inspired thought comes to you, you have got to take action immediately, right? You have got to take action immediately. Don't delay, don't second guess, right? Take action immediately. Because successful people make decisions quickly, and they change their decisions slowly. Unsuccessful people take forever to make a decision. And once they make a decision, they want to change it all over the place. They want to change it every couple of days. Oh yeah, this is not working, I'm going to the next. No, right? It takes time, so you got to trust the process. Trust the process. Don't focus on the results initially, right? Just keep going and going and going. It all adds up. Okay. All right, my friends. So go out today, make life an adventure. It's going to be a great Saturday. So let's do this. Let's knock this day out. Let's attack the day with intention. Let's hit our goals. If you have not hit your goals for the week, today is still another day. We can make it happen. All right, guys, take care, and I look forward to hearing back from any one of you. Just feel free, slip in my DM, and we can talk. Okay? Take care.